Gold stands at the center of Mali's economy. It supports public spending, state programs, and of course national stability. Any shift or change in how gold is managed affects the entire country and its future, ladies and gentlemen. Gold represents about 75% of Mali's national budget. This fact alone shows its deep importance, ladies and gentlemen. According to Djibril Diallo, that is the president of the Association for the Promotion of Mineral Resources, gold is not just a natural resource. It is a strategic wealth, or success. It holds economic and political weight, yes. It shapes how the state plans, spends, and of course grows. Ladies and gentlemen, for many years, you and I, we can actually testify that Mali exported most of its gold in raw form. This meant the country sold gold without processing it at home first. When raw gold leaves the country, much of its added value also leaves. Jobs, skills, and of course extra income also move elsewhere. This weakens Mali's full control over its own wealth or success. This situation didn't actually come by chance, ladies and gentlemen. Past global financial policies pushed many African states or countries away from the direct control of their mineral sectors. These policies encouraged or urged the state to step back from research, mining, and of course processing. Over time, ladies and gentlemen, this led to mining rules that favored foreign companies more than local interests.
The position that gold occupies is turning into a strategic and geopolitical tool, frequently a political instrument for making decisions. Because gold is Mali's primary resource exploited abroad, gold represents 75% of the national economy, the leading export product surpassing cotton. It's a very strategic search for Mali's state. For a long time, the Malian state, with the World Bank policy, which imposed on African states the structural adjustment program that had pushed states to disengage from research, mineral resource exploitation, not mining, but mineral, meaning all resources, liquid like oil, gaseous and solid, called mineral resources. Now, this had serious consequences because electricity arrived.
Now, remember, contracts were actually signed under pressure. Many of them were unbalanced, with Mali, like many African nations or states, accepted deals that limited long-term gains or profit. The gold kept flowing out, ladies and gentlemen, while true control stayed limited. Today, the risk of this system are clearer, ladies and gentlemen. Exporting raw gold reduces oversight of production and of course money flows. It also weakens national planning. As global markets change or shift, this exposure grows more serious, ladies and gentlemen. This is why gold is now seen not only as wealth or success, but as a matter of security. The choices made today will actually shape Mali's economic strength for years ahead. Let us quickly discuss how past policies shaped today's problems in Mali, ladies and gentlemen. Mali's gold challenges are linked to decisions made many years ago. Across Africa, ladies and gentlemen, international financial programs pushed states to reduce their role in key sectors. Mining was one of them, yes. These programs promised stability and of course support, but they carried long-term cost. According to Djibril Diallo, ladies and gentlemen, countries or states that followed this path adopted mining codes that favored large foreign companies. These laws reduced, ladies and gentlemen, national influence. They limited how much states or countries could actually decide, inspect, or control. Over time, ladies and gentlemen, this weakened bargaining power. French-speaking African states or countries faced similar outcomes or results. Structural adjustment programs shaped their economies in the same way, ladies and gentlemen. Local industries shunned, state-owned expertise faded, control shifted outward. In Mali, this approach delayed the creation of a national gold refinery. For years, ladies and gentlemen, no local system existed to process gold fully. This absence had serious consequences or results. Gold is rarely pure when it was mined. It comes with valuable materials like palladium, copper, and of course platinum. When gold is exported raw, these byproducts are lost, ladies and gentlemen. This loss reduced income and of course blocked learning. Workers miss chances to gain skills. The state missed chances to track real production levels. Financial flows become harder to flow, ladies and gentlemen. This actually created gaps in planning and of course accountability. So, ladies and gentlemen, Diallo actually described this long delay as a catastrophe or tragedy. He pointed to weak political will and of course poor strategic vision mentioned in the past. Without local refinements, Mali state dependent on outcome systems. Today, ladies and gentlemen, global conditions are changing or shifting. Countries now seek stronger control over resources. Old ideas are fading. New thinking is rising. Mali is now re-examining its role in the gold change. The focus is shifting, ladies and gentlemen, from export to value, from dependence to sovereignty. This change marks a turning point built on lessons learned through years of imbalance. Let us discuss a strategic shift and, of course, a new partnership. Mali has begun to challenge course. Leaders and experts now agree that gold must serve national goals more directly. This shift reflects a broader change in mindset, across the country. Ladies and gentlemen, refining gold inside Mali is now seen as essential or very important. Local refining allows better tracking of production. It keeps added value within the country or the state. It strengthens oversight of money flows. It also builds the skills and jobs. To support this goal, ladies and gentlemen, Mali reached an agreement with Russia to establish a gold refinery. Russia has been a long-term partner in several sectors, ladies and gentlemen, across Africa and other parts of the world. So this cooperation is framed as strategic, not symbolic. It aims to fill a long-standing gap. This step is about control and, of course, clarity. When gold is refined locally, the state gains better knowledge of real outcomes. Financial planning becomes stronger, ladies and gentlemen. Economic leaks shrink. At this point in the story, ladies and gentlemen, we invite viewers, all of you, okay, to stay connected. If this report adds value to your understanding, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, okay, turn on notifications to stay informed always. Your support helps serious news or analysis reach more important people like you. Okay, this agreement also carries geopolitical weight, ladies and gentlemen. Gold is not only money; it is influence. Managing it well strengthens national standing. Managing it poorly creates risk. Diallo described gold as a strategic and geopolitical instrument. This means it shapes how Mali interacts with global partners like Russia, China, etc. Control over gold affects negotiations, trust, and, of course, independence, ladies and gentlemen. The move toward refinement shows intent. It signals a desire to protect national wealth or success. It reflects learning from the past. It also sets a foundation for long-term stability. The success of this shift or change will actually depend on execution, transparency, and continuous political focus. Now, let us discuss the lessons, values, and, of course, the road ahead. Mali's gold story carries lessons beyond economics, ladies and gentlemen. It speaks about responsibility or duty, foresight, and, of course, national duty. Natural wealth or success alone does not actually guarantee progress, ladies and gentlemen. How it is managed matters most. Exporting raw resources limits growth. It weakens control. It creates a silent losses. Refining locally strengthens, sovereignty. It brings clarity and, of course, fairness. The past shows the cost of delayed actions. Years without a refinery meant lost income and, of course, missed chances. The present offers a chance to correct that path, ladies and gentlemen. The future depends on staying consistent always. This move is not about rejecting partners, ladies and gentlemen. It is about balanced cooperation. Okay, it is about choosing agreements that serve national interest. Respect grows when the state understands their value. Gold will remain central to Mali's budget, ladies and gentlemen. Protecting it protects public services, infrastructure, and, of course, development plans. Strong systems reduce risk and, of course, build trust. This evolving or the development mindset described by experts shows growth, ladies and gentlemen. It reflects learning from experience. Resource wealth should actually benefit citizens first in the first place. Okay, so thank you for watching and staying informed. Please like the video if you haven't yet. If it helped you understand the issue, subscribe for more factual and responsible news. Share this report with others. Stay informed, stay thoughtful, and stay engaged always. Thank you.